Good afternoon. Welcome to Deep Thoughts While Driving. Me, myself, and I here, as per the norm. I am just heading to work. It is Saturday, which makes it my Thursday, basically. Yeah, so I'm on day 3 of my 4 days that I work. Tomorrow's Sunday, and then I get my holidays, which works out to be, I booked off 4 days of work, so 3 days in either end gives me 10 days off. So, yeah. Should be cool, calm, collected at work. Everything should be nice and calm. The problem is, I am a little wired for freaking sound. I gotta go back home because the wife left stuff in the truck. I'm wired for sound because we went to the mall to get some mouse traps, some fishing line, and some hamburger buns. It's gonna be a quick one. Hamburger buns have to go home now because they're for dinner for the wife and kid. Anyhow, so shut up, stupid radio. Anyhow, went to the mall, and there's so many people, so much noise, just a serious case of sensory overload. It just bombarded me. You know what? Hang on a sec. Alright, let's try this again. Hit pause, stopped at home, dropped off the hamburger buns. So I'm gonna have to boogie a bit, because now I'm running behind by a few minutes. Anyhow, so sensory overload. Yeah, squirrel distraction. We went to the local mall to pick up a couple things, like I said, and usually I keep the Polaroid clip on because after having migraines for so many years, I've become quite light sensitive. And what are you doing, dude? Taxi, go back to learn how to drive. Taxi driver literally stopped when he does not have a stop sign to let a guy cross with his bike. Anyhow, so we're at the mall. The lights are bugging me a bit, but they seem brighter and harsher. The music's jacked up. There's people everywhere. It's a Saturday, so the mall is freaking stupid, retarded, insane, busy. There's people everywhere. You know, I got people standing so close behind me, I can feel their breath on the back of my neck just about. Waiting in line to go in the dollar store, and it's kind of like I want to turn around and scream at them, 6 feet, back off. Because on a good day, I need my personal space. Then, you know, you could be a disease-carrying infected person breathing down my bloody neck, and I really just want you to back the freak off. I died. Last night I passed. I couldn't sleep. I was having issues falling asleep. Then about 7 o'clock, 10 to 7, I passed out and I died, and I was like dead to the world until 12:15. So I got that dead to the world kind of sleep. Kind of waking up all groggy, and, you know, had my coffee and sipped it and everything. We had to go get some stuff, so we went out. So I'm still kind of, you know, I could use a second cup of coffee. My stomach doesn't want it, but my brain wants the caffeine. And officer, the mall is just chaos, confusion, and insanity. And I got people so close I swear they're trying to do a colonoscopy, for crying out loud, just to go in the dollar store. There's so many people, there's so much background noise that it's just absolute sensory overload, auditory sensory overload, visual sensory overload. The lights are killing my eyes. It's just, I didn't even realize it, but you know, it's so much, and I'm so not used to it that I'm clenching my teeth. And according to the wife, she's like, I can tell when you're getting to be having too much, and you know, you're getting stressed out and clenching your teeth. Oh, how? You start getting snappy. Sorry, I didn't even realize it being snappy. It's just, ooh. Get out of there. She realized that we left the dollar store, heading to the truck, and she's like, oh, I forgot hamburger buns for dinner. My son pulled out a bag from the freezer. In the bag was from Grandma's. It was Grandma's muffins for the wife, and about 4 or 5 packages of hamburger, wild meat. Pulled out the muffins, cupcakes, whatever the muffins, so put them in the fridge. They both left the bag of hamburger on the counter. So I get home hours later, and the hamburger's about a quarter thawed. You can't throw it back in the freezer now. It has to be used now that it's thawed. And it's a lot of hamburger. So they're going to make hamburgers for dinner tonight. Oh, and my son left the back door unlocked too. Again. She's like, no, he locked it. I'm like, no, the back door was unlocked. I locked it. So, rambling. Anyhow, so that's why we had to get the hamburger buns, and she forgot them when we were leaving the dollar store because it's so chaotic and confusing. You know, it's insane. We had to wait 10 minutes to get into the dollar store in line. So, can you tell I'm scattered? Like, seriously, just my brain is just static. I can't even listen to music on the radio. It's just too much. So anyhow, my jaw hurts, clenching my teeth. I went to the truck, took the dollar store stuff to the truck, and they walked over to the Shoppers, and I drove around the outside of the building to give them time to get there. And then they weren't there when they weren't at the door when I got there, so I went around like the block, so to speak, parking lot, and came back, and then they were already waiting. They probably came out like 2 seconds after I went by. So they hopped in. My son hopped in the back seat on the passenger side and climbed over into the car seat, or booster seat you can see behind me. And the wife got in the passenger seat, but she put the hamburger buns in the back seat. So, of course, part way to work, I noticed that I look over, the shoulder check, and I see the buns there. I'm babbling. You know what? I'm done. That's it. That's all. Take it easy. Have a good one. Stay home. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Catch you later.